People are asking, is now the time to buy? We're in the middle of a credit squeeze, holding costs are quite high, should you buy or should you not buy? The answer is that now is the perfect time to buy. Properties will never be this cheap again, they'll only get dearer and dearer, and the holding costs will rise. The club started in the middle of a credit squeeze and the 5-year fixed rate was 12%. Now the 5-year fixed rate is about 9.5%, so we're not really in as bad a credit situation. However, we're undersupplying the market. As with Cyclone Larry knocking the supply of bananas around, we've got Cyclone Glenn Stevens with this high interest rate stopping the supply of dwellings coming through to the market. Tenants are bidding rents up. So in 12 months' time, people look back and say what a fabulous opportunity it was to buy a property. They're not going to say the holding costs were $200 and I was going to wait till it became $180. As prices rise, inevitably the holding costs will rise with it. When we first started in 1995, the holding costs were about $5 a week. Now it's over $200 a week. The important thing is that correctly funded, the Investors Club way, we can reduce that commitment down to zero. But what I can guarantee you is we can't in 12 months' time provide properties at the price we can now. The same as we can't provide prices now that were available 12 months ago. So let's look at the big picture. Let's not look at the credit squeeze as a huge problem. Let's look upon it as a benefit. It is keeping uninformed investors out of the market. The papers are saying that the investors have left the market. Well, they haven't left the market if they're fully informed. Now's the time to buy. I always point to the share market graph. I point to the graph and say, when would you buy? People always point to the low point. They don't point to the rising section and say, I'll buy there. But I say down that low point, that was when the media were saying shares were terrible. The high point is when the media were saying, look, people are making fantastic money, shares are going through the roof. But in hindsight, when you withdraw, it's the tight part of the market that you should be buying in. And that's exactly what we are now, the tight part of the market. This is the time to be buying.